Good morning, dear ones. And here we are in Ceiba, Puerto Rico, where we will be energizing our bodies, connecting mind, body, and spirit with a wonderful, sweet, energizing yoga flow, guided by my wonderful sister, who is a yoga teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. So we'll start with a sun A, where we will connect with our spine. Our spine moves in 7 different directions. And the theme for this practice is to return home, to come home. We are far from home, but never too far when we are able to connect to our body. And by connecting to our body, I mean connecting to our 5 senses. So I will be mentioning that throughout. So let's get started. We'll face one another. And first, let's bring our hands to our heart center and set our intention for our practice. Perhaps it's this idea that we can always return back home, which is the body. But if there's something else that you are thinking of that you would like to work on in this practice, know that you can always set your individual intention. So we'll seal it with a few breaths. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more big breath in. Hold it at the top. Sip in a little bit more air because I know that you can. And open mouth, exhale. Now we have the option to cultivate an Ujjayi Pranayama, a heat building breath, or a breath that also helps to still the mind and the body, which is breathing exclusively through the nose. We'll try that together, and then totally your choice what breath you stick with. So inhale again through your nose. This time, seal your lips at the top. Exhale back out through your nose, creating a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Take that a few times. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold, sip in a little bit more air, because again, I know that you can. And then breathe back out through your nose. Gently release your hands by your sides. Something that I always like to cue in my classes is that this is your body. You move in ways that feel good in your body. I am just a simple guide. And totally your choice what breath you stick with, whether it's that open mouth exhale or breathing through your nose exclusively. So we'll get started. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, mountain pose. Now in mountain pose, this is an active pose. So I want you to bring your toes to touch. Leave a sliver of space in between your heels if you can. Bring your legs together. Squeeze everything in. So imagine your legs are the trunk of the sturdiest tree in the world. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your glutes, reach your arms up even higher, almost to touch the sky, but then relax your shoulders down. Spin your pinky fingers inward, and then imagine this line of energy coming from your pinkies all the way down your side body. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Again, breathe in, and breathe out. Mountain pose is a very active pose. So every time you align yourself here, remember to ground down through all 4 corners of your feet and grow nice and tall. Now we're going to move in 7 directions to stretch out our spine. So inhale. Exhale, twist open to the right. Fan your arms open. Now imagine there's a long line of energy pulling your arms in opposite directions. Gaze towards your backhand. Option to bring your backhand to your hips, to sass them towards the front of your space. Keep this twist coming from your upper spine as you gaze back and beyond your shoulder blade. Stay for a full breath in. Deepen on the breath out. One more breath in. Another breath out. Inhale, slowly come back to mountain. Exhale, twist left. Same thing here. Your hands are reaching in opposite directions. This twist is coming from your upper spine. Gently bring your back hand to your hips. Sass them forwards towards the front of your space. Because you're twisting, your hips are going to want to open. Go ahead and just send them back gently. Reach your shoulder back. Gaze beyond your shoulder blade. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twist a little deeper on that breath out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, gently come back to mountain pose. Maybe you reach a little taller. On the exhale, clasp your hands. Release your index fingers. Create a steeple grip. So again, re-engage. Remember, you are the strongest trunk. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Now this is a gentle side body stretch. So you're reaching up and over your rib cage. And as you're reaching over towards the right side of the room, I want you to really press into the knife edge of your left foot. Spin your shoulders open. Rather than caving in, open up through your shoulders. And focus on what this feels like rather than what it looks like. That's what it means to come back to the body. Not to worry. We don't have any mirrors here. We don't know what we look like, but we know what we feel like, and that's what matters. Stay for a full breath in. Deepen on the breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the other side. Same thing here. As you're reaching towards the left side of your space, reach, 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 and then press into the knife edge of your right foot. Spin your shoulders open. Maybe you close your eyes if you haven't already, and notice what this feels like rather than what it looks like. What can you smell? What can you hear? What can you taste? And more importantly, what can you feel? Stay for a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Keep your steeple grip. Exhale, baby back bend. Trace the sky above you with your fingertips, but squeeze your glutes a lot to protect your low back. It can be a gentle reaching back as it's still early in the morning, early in the practice. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Option for the steeple grip, or you could release your hands and just fold over your legs. Now, once you fold, no need to have straight legs, okay? Generous bend in the knees. Maybe you step your feet hip width distance. That can be about 2 fists. If you don't know what that means, that's totally fine. Just lower your hands and you'll see 2 fists. And then option to grab for opposite elbows and sway side to side. Let your body hang. I love to take some bops up and down. And this is going to be a release in your lower back. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Shake yes as in we are always home. Shake no as in home is never too far away, no matter where you are. Because home is the body, and if you can return there, you are safe and you are home. You are comfortable. And if you want to hang like this for a little bit longer, you are so welcome to do so. And that goes for any stretch. But gently release your hands. Bring your toes back to touch if they've left. And then we're going to flow that breath to movement 2 times. Move at your pace. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on your shins or your thighs. You want to create a number 7 with your body. Shift your weight into your toes. Maybe your heels lift slightly. Think about lengthening from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Take a breath in and a breath out. Another breath in, lengthen. And exhale, release. Forward fold. Let it go all the way. Okay, now we're actually going to flow. So inhale, mountain pose. Reach up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, steeple grip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, steeple grip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist right. Or reach right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. New pose. Exhale, ball pose. So come all the way down to the ground. Place your hands and then come up high on your toes. And this is a compression pose. So tuck your chin to your chest and bring your forehead to meet your knees. Now, option to balance here. So you can grab for one elbow and test that out. See how that feels. Keep your toes nice and grounded. And once you feel comfortable, maybe you try grabbing for the other elbow. And look at that. You're balancing. Keep compressing. Tuck chin to chest, forehead to knees. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you have to plant your hands down, as I just did. Breathe. Come back home. Notice what this feels like, what it smells like, what it tastes like, what you can hear. Come back to your senses. Now we're going to move on. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, release your hands down. Bring your hands to heart center. Now notice how you're feeling at this point in your practice. If you need to take a sip of water, if you're doing this outside and getting a little sweaty, maybe you towel off. We're going to take another flow. Sun B, a short sun B. So we'll move into that next. Inhale, mountain pose. Now re-engage, so bring those toes to touch. Leave a sliver of space in your heels. Again, you are the sturdiest trunk in the forest. So squeeze everything in towards your midline. Inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Send your hips back and down. Send your arms back. Now your arms and your legs are active here. So shift your weight into your heels. Maybe you poke your little toesies up. Give them a little wiggle. Say, hey, toesies. Send your hips back and down. Beautiful. Now engage your triceps. So imagine you have a ball in between your hands, a big beach ball, and you're holding that ball in place. Send your pinkies a little higher to engage those triceps. Breathe in. Can you sit a little lower? Yes, you can. So strong. Breathe. Stay for a full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Gently bring your arms up overhead. Stay nice and seated in your seat. Remove any unnatural arch in your low back, right? You want to tuck your tailbone in. Breathe. Sit nice and low. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Reset the spine. Nice, full, and long spine. Exhale, ball pose. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, one-legged mountain on the right. Reach your arms up. Lift your right leg. Now your right leg is flexed. Align your knee with your hip. Reach your arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Low lunge. Gently send your leg back. Plant your hands down. You can wiggle forwards and back. Then find stability. Find a grounded placement for both of your feet. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Now for crescent lunge, both of your hips are pointed towards the front of your space. Your front knee is bent so much that you can see just your toesies, but maybe not the tops of your feet. Come up high on your back toes. If it feels good, you can have a soft bend in your back leg. Reach your arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, spin open. Now warrior two is probably my favorite pose, or one of my favorite poses, my favorite asanas. So for warrior two, make sure that your front heel, it intersects the mid-arch of your back foot. So imagine you're on a tight rope. Stack your shoulders above your hips and bend into your front knee. Reach your fingertips, gaze towards your front, towards the front of your space. And because your front knee is bent, your body's going to want to lean forward. I encourage you to stack the shoulders above your hips. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. And re-engage your upper body. So imagine you have a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're holding that pencil in place. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Gently bring your front arm up and back. Your back hand can rest on your back leg, or you can go for a low back bind if that feels okay in your body. Keep that bend in your front knee, but always the option to straighten it and bend it again if that feels good in your body. You know your body best. You know what it's like to be home. This is your house. So let yourself move in whatever ways feel good. Then gently find a warrior two, or reverse warrior two, reaching up. Inhale. And then exhale, extended side angle. So tick-tock reach towards the front of your space, and then tick-tock your hands to 6 and 12. Use your bottom hand to help open up your legs and open your chest. So we're not trying to dump our body down. Think about lifting here. And you can gaze up towards your top hand, or maybe gaze down if that feels better in your neck. Stay for a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, star pose. This is actually my favorite pose. So sass your hips in one direction and the other. Wiggle your fingers, spread your fingers wide, and then look at your toes. Spread them wide too. Because you probably don't do that often. I don't. Take up space. Roll your wrists in one direction. And then roll them in the other. And then find stillness in your nice big star. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose, heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to heart center. Stack your shoulders above your hips. Get nice and low. You can wiggle and sass your hips side to side until you find stability. Sometimes I like to find movement in my body. I think it's probably energy that's stuck that needs to move, and so I allow myself to move. That's what I need in my body, in my home, and then I try to find that stillness. We're going to take some little pulses here. Option to have your heels grounded, or you can lift your heels if you'd like that challenge. Ooh, okay. And we'll pulse for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, star pose. Wiggle it out, shake it out. That can feel like a lot, so take up space and then find that nice big star. Find that stillness. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your space. Inhale. Halfway lift, so bring your feet together and lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to take that again on the other side. So inhale, one-legged mountain on the left. Find groundedness here. Align your knee with your hip. Flex through your foot. So this is a pointed toe, this is a flexed foot. And then reach towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Gently send your leg back. Plant your hands. Now you can wiggle forwards and back. Find that stability. Feel grounded in your legs, nice and supported. Your legs are super, super strong. You have some strong muscles there. And then once you find stability and you feel grounded, inhale, crescent lunge, rise up strong. Now, because our back leg is sent back, our hip might open. You want to go ahead and close off your hips. Your feet are on railroad tracks, so think about having your feet placed about hip-width distance. Reach your arms up overhead. Now, again, you're bending your front knee so much so that you can just see your toesies, but maybe not the front of your, or the tops of your feet. Come up high on your back toes, maybe a soft bend in your back knee if that feels good to stabilize. Reach your arms up overhead. Maybe take your gaze up. And just notice what this feels like. There are a lot of muscles here that are working, that are activated. How lucky and how blessed you are to be here in this body, in this home. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Spin, open. Okay, now take your time on this side. New side can feel very different. Both sides of our bodies don't feel the same. So honor this side just as much as you did with the other. So again, we have returned. Instead of having our feet on railroad tracks, so hip width distance, we are now on a tight rope. So align your front heel with the mid arch of your back foot and tee out your arms. Gaze towards the front of your space. Take a look at your front knee. So for example, mine's a little bit pushed back. You want to bend into that knee so much so you can just still see your toes, but maybe not the tops of your feet. Now, because that front knee is bent, my body is sassing forwards. Stack your shoulders above your hips. Gaze towards the front of your space. Beautiful, such a strong warrior. Stay for a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach your top arm up and back. Back hand can rest on your back leg or go for that for that bind at your low back. Stay for a full breath in. Stay for a full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. So come back to a warrior two. Reach, reach, reach to the front, and then exhale, tick-tock your hands down to 6 and 12. And again, gravity is working here. Gravity is always pulling you down. So use your obliques here and reach up. Think about gazing up or down, whatever feels better in your neck. Have that bend back in your knee. And breathe. Stay for a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, star pose. Take up space, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Spread your fingers wide, spread your toes wide. Roll your wrists in a direction, and then roll them in the other. Find stillness in your nice big star. Open up, inhale. Exhale, horse pose, heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight to one leg, shift your weight to the other. Organic movement, intuitive movement is always, always welcome. Any yoga practice. Oh, I might get some heat for that. And breathe. And then inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale, low lunge, pivot towards the front of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, so bring your toes together and reset your spine. Exhale, ball pose. Tuck your chin to your chest, forehead to knee. Can you come up higher on your toes? It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you plant your hands down, or if you keep them grounded. Just really think about compressing. Tuck chin to chest, forehead to knee, round through your spine. Okay, we're going to flow that 2 times, breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Reground, recenter. Stay for a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain on the right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Reground, recenter. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, one-legged on the left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Okay, one more time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, one-legged on the right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. One more time, other side. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay for a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain on the left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose. Inhale. Exhale. And gently going to start to slow this down. Take a little stretch into our toes. So gently rock onto your knees. Make sure all of your 10 toes are pointing towards the front of your space. And now, if you'd like to make this stretch less intense, you can always have your hands down. Once you start to place your hands on your thighs, having a nice long spine, you're putting more of a stretch in your leg or in your feet here. Our feet do so much for us. They are the wheels of our moving home. And so taking a moment to just honor our feet and notice the discomfort and breathe. Send your breath there. So open mouth exhales and sighs are super welcome at this point. Two more big breaths. One more big breath. And gently come onto a seat. So you might have to wiggle a little bit. The seat's kind of wet. Perhaps you can face. It's a little wet here. Good here? Nice. So gently come down to a seat. And would you like to guide the meditation out? This idea of coming into our bodies.
Let's start reconnecting back to our breath. Let's take a deep inhale through our nose. And slowly exhale through the mouth. Let's take two more of those. Deep inhale. Slowly exhale. Deep inhale. Slowly exhale. Connect to your own rhythm, your own breath. You can place your hands facing down to feel more grounded. Let's do this grounding meditation. Face down, hands face down on your knees. Feel your knees. Feel yourself rooted. Start imagining roots coming down from your tailbone, grounded into the earth, knowing that you are safe, that you are supported by Mother Earth, that you are divinely guided. Breathing in and out, knowing that this is your safe space. Let's take a moment in silence. Start bringing your attention back into your bodies.
Notice what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what sensation sensations you feel.
Honor anything that comes up. Emotions, body sensations are to be honored and acknowledged.
Then allow this deep sense of gratitude for the blessing and the privilege to be home. No matter where you are always home. You can connect back to your body. You are safe. You are loved. You are home.
Thank you for joining us in this wonderful flow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
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 Namaste. Which is a recognition that we are connected. We are all one. So we bow to one another. We bow to all of you.
May you have a blessed day.